Hello everyone and welcome back to another Art of Conquest video. I know you guys missed me, I know I've got the messages, but I tell you the truth, I was super busy. I was very busy, I still am, but I'm trying to find time to do some video for you guys. I would say I'm back, but actually I was never gone. I just stopped playing for a little bit for a week. Being in Skarn, there was a lot of pressure on me from the high players from Neferak, and as you can see, I moved to Neferak or Yellow, or how you want to say it. So yeah, right now I'm in Neferak, and hopefully there will be a lot more videos in the future. But right now I had some requests, so here I am. There will be basically three things I want to talk about it. I don't want to go back of what happened like 1 month, 1.5 months, 2 months ago. What's gone is gone, what I missed, I missed. So the first, in terms of Void, if you're asking me, I'm not bothering with Void. As you can see, I'm clearing up to stage 90 and that's it. I'm not bothering to go any further. I'm just clearing up to 90 and that's it. You need to be dwarf if you want to finish that part of the Void. Another thing I wanted to talk about is the subscribe button. I'm not sure how many know about it. I know for a very long time. As you can see, there is a subscription. It says here $1.99 a month, and these are the bonuses that you get applied to characters on all realms. Now I want to break that to you and I want to explain to you what it means, because I know many of you have tons of accounts or characters or whatever. This applies only to one registered email. Alright, so if you have 30 accounts on 30 emails, this will not work for all of them. But if you have 30 accounts or a single email, that would work for all of them. So I hope I made myself clear. This applies for only one email, but all the accounts you have on that email, they will get these benefits. As you can see, free rush plus 10 minutes. It adds up to the patron. Yes, because patron gives you another free 10 minutes rush, so you have 20 minutes free rush. So any units or any research that is within 20 minutes, it gets instantly trained, instantly done. And the upgrade queue limit also does stack with this one, and the building as well. Now I'm gonna show you. So you can see my research queue limit. It's 2, 4, 6, it's 7. I'm not sure if I can do any more. Let me try to queue something. No, so that's it. 2, 4, 6, that's 7 queue. And considering that there is a event like this one right now, this is very good. So you can queue up as more research as you can, because they changed it quite a while ago, but I didn't do a video to mention about it. If you move to a spot that has 10% research bonus and you queue up all your research and then you move out of the spot, the time reduction still remains on the queued research that you've done. So it before, like a couple of months ago, it didn't used to work. Once you were going out of the spot, you would have lost that 10%, but now that 10% still remains applied to all the research that you put in the queue. So that is one point of the story that is gone. Now another thing I've mentioned, and I know many people don't know about it, is this convert troop button over here. So you go to change race and then you press convert. So when you press convert, any troop in my situation, because I'm human, any troop that is not human can be converted to human. So if I click on the dwarfs that I have in the garrison, you can see I can trade 10 dwarfs snipers for 17 human archers, or I can trade, which is Rakan unit, a turtle, for 18 priests. Now this has a lot of benefits, this conversion troops, and has some downfalls. The bad part about these conversion troops is if you are over the limit with army cap. If you are over the limit with army cap, like you have bronze more than your natural cap, if you have silver more than, or gold, the conversion will not work. I have tried it and it does not work, unfortunately. So yes, that's one downfall. You need to make sure that you are within your troop capacity if you want to convert them. Now, a good part about it is that, for example, I have 100k mithril. You can see my blood diamonds 26k. So let's say I want to train Templars, but I don't have any blood diamonds right now, or I have too few and I don't want to spend them. I can switch to Darth. The match is the equivalent for Lancers or Templars as human. So if I switch to Darth and I train match, which match they cost mithril, and then I come back to human, then from match I can switch to Templars, so I will have Templars by spending mithril. You have to take in consideration that it costs honor to keep switching back and forward, so there's like 30,000 honor which you have to spend by going back and forward. But then again, you can spend one type of resource if you want and gain some other troops, or you can put them in the garrison and then switch them back later on. Just don't forget, match die for good. So if you switch back from the Darth and you don't forget to convert them and someone attacks you, you just spend a lot of resources and just gave that guy a lot of honor. So this is the good part about the conversion troops. Or you might get some troops from the chest, you never know, you want to convert them. Don't forget, you can convert them to the troops that you're currently using. Now, another down part about this conversion is that there is two specific leech troops which cannot be converted. There are two types of leech troops that cannot be converted, and those are the Marauders, which are the foot skeleton soldiers with sword and shield, and the Warlocks, which is the ranged leech troop. I hope you know which ones I'm talking about. The only two troops that can be resurrected by summoners from corpses. Those two troops, those cannot be converted. So do not make false hopes. Those troops cannot be converted at all, unfortunately. Or I would say that would be a good thing, because many Leech players, they have level 15 gold in their garrison. So if they could switch that to, let's say, human archers or dark snipers, or who knows, whatever troops they can, that would be tremendously overpowered. So yes, don't forget about conversion. Is a very helpful button. Now, the main thing that everyone was telling me they want me to talk about is the temple. This is the new thing that just came up on this patch, on this new update, is the temple. I'm not gonna go and talk about every single statue, because there is no reason. You can read yourself what it does. I'm just gonna advise you what I'm going to do myself. So what I'm going to focus from my point of view and my interest. So as max level caster, I have all 6 of them. So basically I have all the first ones active. The first statue that I'm gonna fill the sockets would be this one, which is the first one, Storm Deity Zephyrite, if I spelled her name correctly, because it simply gives another 20% increase research speed, which is crazy. Another 20% research speed, that is very insane. I can't wait to put my hands on that. That is very good. Now the second statue that I'm gonna focus filling it in would be the Forest Deity Dridomus. Because it increased the health and attack of your garrison troops, excluding siege weapons, by 10%. That is very good. Another 10% to the garrison. It's very nice. And then the third one that I'm going to focus on would be this one, which increases the health and attack of your garrison troops, excluding siege weapons. So another 12% plus 10%, that's 22%, and we already have 8% from hold on, one of them, I think it gives us 8%, but which one was it? Yes, it's this one, it's the first one. So this one would be 30% once you fill up these 2 sockets. So this will be the first 3 statues that I'm gonna fill my sockets with, because it's, even though now I'm in Nephrak, so basically no one is gonna bother attacking me, but this would be the best options to go first with. Now I've heard many Leech players, they want to go first with this one. Fill this one in because it gives increase the attack and health of Sandstingers, Bloodclaw and Dunelords by another 15%, which is pretty sick. But you have to think about the amount of stones you have to put in. This is the first thing. Then you have to think about that you need to enchant every runestones plus 3. And by enchanting it, it means to destroy other stones, which I would say it's a long road just for 15% in attack and health. I'm not sure if that is completely worth it. Increase the attack and health of monks, guru and lamas. So if you're a Rakan, you might want to go with this socket rather than boosting your garrison. There's a lot of options. You need to know what you want to aim for. For example, this one, increase the attack and health of priestess, abbesses and saints, which it will be my 4th statue that I'm gonna work on, because it has this one and increase the health including siege, another 12% on garrison. There will be 40% if I ever going to reach this one. So for the long run, this is gonna be what I'm going to focus on. 1, 2, 3 and 4th one, and the 4th one I'm gonna go all the way until I enchant these runestones. Or you can go with this one. It's up to you. You can go with more health and attack on your garrison about enchanting, or you can go with this one and get another 20% research speed. So that would be in total of 70% bonus research speed, that which is tremendous, considering that up to now was like 30% including the event. it was 30%. So king, research spot, plus the event. So yes, 30% it was up to now. Now if you unlock all these bonuses from the temple, you get another 70%. But don't make false hopes and don't think that having 100% increase research speed, that will give you instant research and you just can research everything all the way. No, do not make false hopes, because the research does not work like that. And I'm going to explain it to you how the research works. So let's take a research from the footman. So let's say this one is 1 hour and 32 minutes. That would be in total of 92 minutes, because 1 hour is 60 minutes. So that's 92 minutes. Now if you apply 10% reduction on that 92% minutes, that would be, let's say, 9 minutes off. So that would remain 83 minutes. Now if you apply another 10%, that 10% goes off from the remaining time, so which is 83 minutes. So you take off from 83 minutes, that's another 8 minutes, so it's gonna be around 74, 75 minutes, something, 75 I think, 75 minutes. If you apply another 10%, it's gonna take off from the remaining time, and it's gonna keep going like this. So if you have 100% research speed, that's not gonna give you instant research, but it's going to reduce drastically the time. So a small research research speed you get, obviously it's much better, but it's not gonna grant you instant research speed. So don't make false hopes on that, because this is how it works. All the speed reduction that gets applied is reduced from the remaining time. So I hope that's pretty clear about it. And in the weekend I plan some live streaming, and as you can see, I'm building a gold catapult. That's correct, a royal hammer. We're gonna smash some walls down. I can't wait to try this unit, to be honest. I never built one. It's the first time I'm building one. I do have some research in the siege, but not that great. Now with the research speech, I'm actually trying to get some research done. Yeah, I'm trying to finish this one. Hopefully by the event starts, I'm gonna do this one. So royal hammer deal more bonus damage against fortifications, and then maybe I'm gonna unlock this one, because this one will work with all the catapults. Another 20% when they fight on grassland battlefields, which is pretty sick, I have to say. So I think I'm gonna focus these two research during this event, probably even spend my research time. And this is a very important one as well from the siege, and I'm gonna see how it goes, because right now you've already seen the amount of health the wall have. So it's pretty sick, it's pretty insane. That's like, that's what, 7 million. So yeah, that's 7 million wall damage. That's just crazy. So we have plenty of time to smash walls. So obviously I need some very powerful siege weapons, which I'm focusing on right now. So I hope that's pretty much about it. I hope this was helpful. Like usual, you know guys, I only bring you good videos and I only tell you the good stuff. And as I mentioned, in the weekend I plan for some live stream if I have time. If I have time, I will do it. So until next time, this is Legend Rooney. Peace and love.